other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. To make another mob, they change another guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds. The victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If there's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get meta back to the trauma.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
That's just the way it is.
We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Zingy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
Ain't nothing I don't covet. Take more than I need.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and starting this one, Michael Wilson. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Okay, all set to go. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. On the ground, right side. Acosta sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here comes Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
Kicks and deals. Just missed. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Oh, that's a ball.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2.
That's a ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the dirt. Throws. Safe. And both runners move up on the wild pitch. Second and third, 1 away here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Second and third, 2 down. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and today on the hill, John Means.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case. Not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
And there's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. No outs. Runner on second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. On the ground to third, Ramirez tags the runner for one. On to Santana, two. Back here in Cincinnati, now Gabriel Arias. Late with the swing there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
In the air, left field. Jordan has a beat on it. Makes the catch. One down. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing at a ground ball. Throws to first in time. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Two outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Caleb Ward.
Third baseman, Caleb Ward.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Digging in, David Kerr on the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. First and second, no outs. Reyna, the next to hit. That's to third, Ramirez. Off balance feed, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the Reds catcher. That misses the zone. 2-1. Up the middle. Throw on to Santana. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. So in now for Cleveland, Cody Huff. And strike 2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
On the ground to third, Callahan. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now
so digging in, Stephen Kwan. Right side. And that one handled. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Lane Thomas.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And here is Josh Kruger.
The designated hitter.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And here's the rookie center fielder. That misses, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left, Rocchio whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out.
Now
Back to the top of the lineup.
7.
Stewart digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
That
Three
one in the
ball,
dirt,
2 strikes.
and that's ball 3. Now this is in the air down the line. Noel hauls it in to end the inning. Back now with the Battle of Ohio.
The third baseman,
Start of the 4th,
Jose
stepping up for the Guardians. Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, John Kenzie
Noel digs in for the Guardians.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. Runner on the go. That's to third. Throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Gabriel Arias. Fouls one off. 2-2.
3-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Funk up the place. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know.
Bottom of the 4th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Corey Brown. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting,
now the
number
left
4.
fielder.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
The third baseman.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Caleb Ward. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the first baseman, David Kerr. That misses, and it's 2-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards right center field. Noel makes a move towards the gap. He makes the grab. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. And there's a ball.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very...
Oh, that got him on the mound. The throw is still in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
Now pitching for the
Matt
Reds.
Todd is forced to the mound after the injury.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Got him lifted. 2-way down. Cody Huff digs in for the Guardians. And that's in for a strike.
2-2.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Pitch was in and off the plate. It's so hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now Stephen Kwan. That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now J.P. Reyna. Reyna with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. That's inside.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Throw on to Santana. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 66.
Here's the Reds catcher. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now
Jacob Junis, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the DH, Josh Kruger. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch.
Runner on the goal. And base hit. Throw into third. He's in there.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over. Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Throw on to Santana. That ends the inning. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lane Thomas. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 down, base is empty. That one a little bit high. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, right fielder, John Kennedy.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got it. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the air, center field. McAfee settles under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Cincinnati. And now the right fielder, Corey Brown. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Number 4.
Here's the left fielder.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's a 1-2. Oh. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball to the right side. Schneemann. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Next for Cincinnati, David Kerr. 2 outs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Schneemann makes the grab. And that. So they turn things over to the righty, Keegan Gillies.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh. And that one is inside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the DH, Gabriel Arias. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1, and that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork and a good feed.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Power slider guy. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
In now for the Reds, J.P. Reyna.
The second base
kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Then there's one down. Here's the Reds catcher.
Now batting, number
Chris,
66.
his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Josh Kruger. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going. And now the center fielder. 2 outs. Runner on the move. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself in a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. This one popped up. Rocchio. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Hauls it in, 1 away. So in now for Cleveland, Cody Huck.
Now batting, catcher Cody.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Relay throw home. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. Kwan at second with 2 down. Goes down looking. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Herron.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
On the ground, Schneemann in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Swing and a pop-up. Under it. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Popped up, Rocchio. And puts the squeeze on that one. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, number 53.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Outside low, and the count is even, 2-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. And there's a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Bases empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's going to be Carlos Santana. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2. And that skips into there. Check swing, and he held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Hunter Gaddis.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
This to third, Ramirez. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff man of the ninth. Now at the plate, J.P. Reyna. And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the batter now, number 66.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And it's even up. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's got a chance. Out of here. Ball game. A 2-run homer, and the Reds walk it off.
Homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich, I get you pampers for my runs. I get so much, I know my mind put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing away. Blue watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rap, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One plastic taking my phone from me. I blast it, open. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB.